If you want to build websites and get paid globally in 2026 or make money as a designer or website developer, watch this video. In today's video, I will show you guys this new warehousing and logistic website together, which comes with real-time tracking of your package that's been delivered. All right, now this is the home page of the website. You can see the color and the has been chosen for you, the layout has been chosen for you too, the content has been done for you already. This comes with the first sessions. You can see this is one session here, core feature, this is our service, bond warehousing, custom clearance, right forward, other fulfillments. Then this is the how it works session here too. Then this is just another session, and this is the frequently asked question, and this is the footer session. Yeah, all right, so that is just that for the home page. We still have the features, the service, and the process, and the content of page. Yeah, all right, so that is just basically the front end of this website. Now let's actually go and actually track a particular um, particular also, so just my tracking ID here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, click on check status. All right, so you just have to see, you see the process, intake, inspection, bond storage, and interview release. It's currently in bonded storage right now. Here you can see the depositor information, the cargo manifest, the basic code, the custom value, quality, the origin, the C number, which is this. You can see the notifying party, the agent's name, the role, status active, then the bonded operator, you can see the name, the license number, the email, the phone number. Then you can see the security and control, which is current storage status is here, custom control, state duty, VAT suspended, and all those kind of information. Yeah, you can see very easy, straight to the point, nothing too complicated. Yeah, now let's go to the admin side. So the admin can, I'll show you how the admin can actually manage the entire website and that. So once you log into the admin, take you straight to this dashboard here. Here you can see your total ship, securely bonded, pending intake, and release exported. So now all we have to do is just to click on add bonded cargo here. All right, so just fill in the company name, can be a company, private individual, or government entity. Then you can put the depositor name, which is, you can say Mike, registration, part number, just put that there. Contact information, put it there. The email, just put it here. Okay, then the website address, just put in the address, there, the party name, put the name, notify / the role. Okay, you can just put the role here. You can put the contact email, just put that email there. The phone number, put it there. You can see the notification status, is that active or inactive. You can see inactive or active. Then here you can see the bonded warehouse operator information. That is actually the company. All right, so you can just put the company name here, the company here, then put in the email operator here. All right, put your name there, put in the phone number. Then you can see the bonded reference code is auto generated, the cargo status on that bond. You see it's also still on automatically generated for you. You can put in the description of the package, the HSD code, the declared value. You can put the quantity, the origin, the stores. Okay, just put in the warehousing facility, warehousing session, custom control status, the security level. That is securely bonded, custom. After filling all this information, just have to click on create. All right, you can see shipment to added. Okay, so go back to dashboard. You will see this here, which is this one. So to update the status, you can just click on edit. Click on edit, then you can just come here and edit the current storage status. Can be temporary transferred. You can save that. Then okay, so let me just copy. I need to copy the ID. This is the tracking ID for this particular one. Let's go back to the website and actually track this particular one. Click on track. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this is it. You can see all the details here have been set already. So that is just that for the admin side and the user side on how to track. And if you find this video helpful, just don't forget to click on this subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for more awesome videos like this. Now, next about the video, I'll show you guys how to actually set up yourself or set up your client. All you have to do is once you log into your cPanel, right? Once you log into your cPanel, take you straight to this dashboard here. If you don't know how to get your own domain name and hosting, the number will be under this video. Just contact us to show you how to get your own domain name and hosting. Alright, so for this, I will put it in the subdomain because this is test work. So just search on domains here, click on domains. Alright. Okay, so now it's actually the same thing if you're putting the main domain or the subdomain, just actually the same process. So just if it's the main domain, just click on www.HTML here. But if it's a subdomain, just click on this one here. Okay, so click on that. It will be empty like this. All you have to do is to actually upload the file. So click on upload here. Click on select file. Then let's look for the file. Hub. Okay, click on it. I see it as finish uploading, and let's come to this. Don't need it anymore. Reload. Click on it. Extract. Yeah, extract. Alright. Once it's finished extracting, click on close. Reload this page. Delete this particular one. Run it again. Close. So this enter into this folder here. Click on select all. Let's move it outside this folder, which is the warehouse. Alright, so this is the folder it was inside before. Run it again. Just delete this. Okay, now next thing to do now is to actually create our database, import our SQL and set it up. So let's go back here, cPanel, search on DB here, click on DB wizard here, DB wizard, click on that. Then we have to create our database, use the user and the password. Okay, so for our database name, I'll name this WhereHub DB. Alright, click on that. I'll just copy this name because I like to use the username and password at the same thing. Just the way I like doing it, you don't have to follow what I'm doing. So I just like doing that so I can be easy for me to set it up. Okay, click on next. Once you click on next, we have to create the user. Okay, let's just give it time to load so we can actually see it. We have done that. Username, the allow privileges. You will just get this out here. Just have to copy just one of this name here. Go back here. Go to your config.php. Edit. Click on edit. Then you actually have to set it up. Which is this one. Place this here and place this here. Click on save. Click on save. Then go back here. This folder SQL. Download this. Download. Then go back here and search for PHP my admin. Click on that. Okay. Then look for the database, which is warehouse DB. This is here. Click on it. Click on import here. Alright. Then select the file, the SQL file, which is this one. Click on it. Click on import. Alright, so once it has finished importing, you see the success message here. Alright, perfect. This is the success message, then know that it has finished importing. So if you follow each step of the video, you see that it's very easy to set up and you should not have any issue. So that's all for today's video. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to turn on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for more awesome video like this. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.